Hello students, today we'll start a new chapter number 1, globes and maps. So before starting with this chapter, we take some historical background as it is very important. You all must be knowing that many years ago, people used to think that earth is flat. लोगों को लगता था कि अर्थ गोल नहीं है, flat है, which is quite obvious as there was no evidence regarding it. But fortunately, in 1519, Ferdinand Magellan, a Portuguese explorer, started off his journey to sail around the world. He came back in 1522 after circumnavigating the world, and he proved that the world is round. So, after this incident, it was clearly proved by many geographic scientists that the shape of the earth is spherical. Means the earth is round in shape and it is spherical. Now, before starting our main topic globe, we must remember some points. We all know that earth is round like a ball. The exact geographical term is oblate. It rotates on its axis and it's slightly tilted at 23.5 degrees. As we can see in this picture, the center line which is passing through the earth is known as the equator. The two ends of the axis are the North Pole and the South Pole. The earth rotates from west to east, as it takes one rotation in 23 hours, 56 minutes and 4 seconds. Means it completes its one rotation in this time period. Our earth is divided into 4 hemispheres: northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere. In picture you can clearly see all the hemispheres are divided in their different parts. Now we discuss the advantages and disadvantages of globe. What are the advantages? As the globe shows the accurate three-dimensional model of the earth. It shows the distribution of land and water bodies separately. Disadvantages are: it is difficult to carry, it cannot show small areas in great details like states, towns and cities. Only a part of a globe can be seen at a time. We can see a one part at one time only. Now, maps. Maps is a drawing of the earth's surface or a part of it on a flat surface. A study of maps is called cartography, and the person who draws maps is known as cartographer. Maps are more detailed and they help us to study smaller areas in a better way. Different types of maps are put together in an atlas. An atlas is a collection of maps. When we want to study about different maps together, we can study them in atlas. The first atlas was published by a famous cartographer, Abraham Ortelius, in 1570. Now we study about the types of maps. There are 3 different types of maps: physical, political and thematic maps. Physical maps show natural features of the earth such as mountains, plateaus, plains, rivers and oceans. Political maps, it shows cities, towns, villages and different countries and states of the world with their boundaries. It shows thematic maps. It focuses on specific information such as road maps, rainfall and distribution of natural vegetation, industries, minerals and many more. So these are the 3 types of maps: political, physical and thematic maps. Let us see the images of these maps. The first is the physical map, second is political map and the third is thematic map. Now we study about the components of map. Every map has a specific components, namely scale, directions, signs and symbols, and colors. These are also known as the language of map. It means through these specific components we can understand the map easily. So our first point is scale. Scale is a ratio or relationship between the actual distance on the ground and the distance shown on a map. For example, if the distance between your school and your home is 10 kilometers and you show this 10-kilometer distance by 2 centimeter on a map, it means 1 centimeter on the map will show 5 kilometers on the ground. Directions of map. Directions are most important part of a map. In most of maps, you have noticed the letter N or alphabet N in the upper right hand corner indicating the northern direction. It is called north line. It is provided because when one knows the north direction, the rest of directions can be found easily. So, the all four directions are north, south, east and west. These all four main directions are called as cardinal directions, whereas there are sub-directions they are northeast, southeast, southwest and northwest. These sub-directions are also called as intermediate directions. Signs and symbols. Maps have a universal language of symbols. The symbols that you are seeing in this picture are internationally drawn. These are also called as conventional symbols. These symbols give a lot of information in a limited space. With use of these symbols, maps can be read easily. A table that lists the symbol used within the map is called legend or key. Colors. Generally, all maps use a standard color scheme to depict various landforms and altitude in maps. For example, water body is always in blue color, brown color is used for showing mountains and plains, and green color is used for showing natural vegetation and forest cover. So here I come to an end with this video. We shall meet with the next video. Till then, goodbye. Here